There is always one woman in the room. You know the one. She is not necessarily the most beautiful, not the loudest, not the most dressed up. But when she walks in, something shifts. People notice. People lean in. People remember her long after she leaves. That woman is not lucky. She is not special by accident. She is magnetic. And magnetism, unlike beauty, is something every woman can build. Here is exactly how to become her. She is completely comfortable in her own skin. The most magnetic women are not the ones trying to impress the room. They are the ones who have already made peace with themselves, fully, quietly, without needing anyone to confirm it. Comfort in your own skin is not arrogance. It is not perfection. It is the simple, settled energy of a woman who knows who she is and has stopped apologizing for it. People feel this before you even speak. The way you walk into a room, the way you hold your body, the way you make eye contact without looking away first. Confidence is not loud. The most magnetic kind is almost silent. It is a stillness, a groundedness. A woman who is so at home in herself that everyone around her feels at home too. She makes people feel seen. Here is the secret most people never figure out. Magnetism is not about how interesting you are. It is about how interested you are. The most magnetic woman in the room is not the one talking about herself all night. She is the one asking the question nobody else thought to ask. The one who listens so completely that the person speaking feels like the most important person alive. When someone feels truly seen by you, they never forget you. Ask better questions. Listen without planning your next sentence. Remember what people told you last time and bring it back. These are not tricks. They are the habits of a woman who genuinely cares. And genuine care is the rarest and most magnetic quality that exists. She has a life that belongs to her. A magnetic woman is not available to everyone all the time. She has a world of her own, passions that light her up, goals that keep her moving, a morning routine nobody interrupts, friendships that fill her, a sense of purpose that has nothing to do with being in a relationship or being chosen by anyone. This fullness, this rich inner life, is what makes people want to get closer. You cannot manufacture mystery, but you can build a life so full and interesting that people naturally want to know more about it. The woman who is always available, always waiting, always making herself the supporting character in someone else's story, is never the most magnetic person in the room. She speaks with intention. The magnetic woman does not fill silence with noise. She thinks before she speaks. She means what she says. And because of that, when she does speak, people stop to listen. She does not gossip, not because she is above it, but because she knows that a woman who speaks badly about others in one room will speak badly about you in the next. And everyone in the room knows this instinctively. She does not overshare. Mystery is not dishonesty. It is simply the understanding that not everything needs to be said, and that what is kept private is often more powerful than what is revealed. She does not complain, at least not as a personality. She acknowledges difficulty. She is honest about struggle, but she does not make bitterness her identity. A woman whose words carry weight carries the room. She moves through the world with softness and strength. This is the combination that very few people ever master. Softness without strength becomes a doormat. Strength without softness becomes a wall. But a woman who carries both, who is warm enough to make you feel safe and strong enough to make you feel inspired, is completely unforgettable. She is kind, genuinely, not performatively. She brings lightness into heavy rooms. She laughs easily and often. She makes people feel good about themselves just by being near her. But underneath that warmth is an absolute clarity about who she is and what she will not accept. She bends, but does not break. She forgives, but remembers. She loves deeply, but never loses herself in the loving. That combination, that rare balance, is what the greatest philosophers, the greatest writers, and the greatest love stories have always been drawn to. The most magnetic woman in the room is not performing for anyone. She is simply, fully, completely herself. And in a world where most people are wearing a version of themselves designed for other people's approval, a woman who is unapologetically real is the most extraordinary thing anyone will ever encounter. You already have everything you need to become her. The only question is, Are you willing to stop shrinking and finally take up the space you were always meant to occupy?